Hi boys and girls, Mrs. Walsh here. Today we're going to talk about realistic fiction series writing for Writing Workshop. The first thing I want to do is to show you or just introduce you to 4 concept boards. Then we will come back and explain each one of them. The first one is a story map. It will help you stay very organized in your writing. The second one describes book 1 of a series. Our next concept board is how would I write a set of series books. And lastly, I have over here special hints for series authors. So, getting started. The very first thing you need to do is look at the story map. It will help you keep organized. You can find this on our website. You can print this out. It's a very important tool for setting your story in the very, very beginning. In this story map, it says draw or write, but I would say writing is the most important on this. Describe your main characters. We have 2 there. You can go up to 3, but more than that might get a little confusing. Write what the setting will be for your story. Give details. Where is this taking place? Talk about the problem in the story and the solution. What happens in this adventure? You can even have a moral to your story if you want to. That's up to you. You are the author. Now remember, book 1 of a series has who the character is, where the character lives, what the character likes, how the character feels, who the character's friends are, and any important background information. You want your character to come alive to the reader. The very first book story in a series is super important because it makes the reader want to come back for more. Now, how do you write a series books in realistic fiction? Well, you are going to use the same pretend characters in every story. Each story will start with a new day or a night. You'll have things happen in the same place. Include the same pets and friends and brothers and sisters in your story, the same characters. But you will write different adventures. Each story is a new adventure for your characters. You'll have some trouble or problems in the story. That's what makes the story. That can repeat sometimes. Enjoy your writing. That's fun. Now over here, special hints for series authors. For realistic fiction, you should add exciting details. Use words that sparkle or pop. Great adjectives, great verbs. Have some dialogue in your stories. Remember those quotation marks. Remember, there's series mentor texts that you enjoy reading. Think of why you like those books. Now, I put this down just for some ideas for you to relate this to, but Amelia Bedelia, Mercy Watson, Dogman, Magic Treehouse, Gerald and Piggy, Henry and Mudge, so many more. Junie B. Jones. Now, they're not exactly realistic fiction, but they are series. And you know that there's a different adventure in every last story. So I want you to have something to relate it to. Have fun writing your own realistic fiction series. Now, lastly, this is a fun thing to do. Make yourself a book box. Now, you've seen how series of stories by the same author come in a box to set. Sometimes you can buy them. I made a little box set here. I put The Adventures of Bob and Rosie. Every time you go to write a new story, you can add it into your book box. A cereal box works the best because it's the size of most of the paper you use. But this is a Triscuit box. You can use anything you want. I covered it with construction paper. I've got the title on the front. On the back, I've got the price, $7.99 US. About the author, write about yourself. and I put the titles of the books that are in my series. Inside this is just a little sample. I have book 1, Bob and Rosie Go Camping by K.M. Walsh. Now the next story might be something like Bob and Rosie Go to the Beach, or Bob and Rosie Save the Day, and some adventure will happen. In realistic fiction writing, the author enjoys the story and hopes that the reader will also. Have fun with your writing, boys and girls. Enjoy it. See you next time. Bye.